Imagine that you went outside for a walk and you're passing in front of an apartment building. And you look down on the street and you see this key that's labeled apartment 123. And you pick it up and decide to give it a try. So you go up to apartment 123, put the key in the hole, and it opens. And then you get curious and you decide to try that same key on apartment 124. And that door also opens. So does the door to apartment 125. And so does every apartment in every building in the city of Dallas, Texas. That's roughly the population of women whose data could have been exposed here. And it's not just what was leaked, it's how those photos, how those addresses, how those private messages could be used against these women.
We reported on many breaches and hacks over the years, and I would say this one is one of the worst ones that I've seen, and there's a couple of things that I think really compound the issues. The first one I think is you make this app for women, all your users are women, and it's like for their, I don't know, interests. And it's somehow, I wouldn't say that it's like hostile to men, but it's like, it's not a space for men. And some men, like these men on 4chan, find that, I don't know, offensive.
The mere existence of this.
Right. One thing that people have done, now that all these thousands of selfies are floating out there, if people recall, like the foundation myth of Facebook is that Mark Zuckerberg created this website called FaceMash. And what it did is it took all the profile pictures from the Harvard handbook and put two pictures of two women next to one another, and you decided who was hotter, and it created like this ranking of all the female students at Harvard. So somebody basically did something like that for the selfies in the app. It collects all these data, all these votes, and then it presents like the top 50 women who were voted most attractive and like the bottom 50, which is just obviously it's just like such a mean, terrible thing to do and a violation of privacy. And it's like that alone I think is like really awful and mean-spirited.